What's happening, folks? FootyGamer189 here, bringing you another video for the FM Scout YouTube channel, another team review. This team is Porto today. Thank you for supporting last video. If you want to check out my channel, it'll be down below. I've got a new series starting very soon with a lower league team, something I've never done before, so I really need your help with that. But mainly, hit the subscribe button on this channel and check out my other content from my fellow creators. Some really good content out there and some very helpful content as well. So, intro done. Less nervous today, guys. More confident today. So, Porto. Not going to be a long review. I'm going to make it a bit shorter this time. You don't need a super long review, in my opinion, on our club. So, we're going to look at the general information, the facilities, the affiliates, financial, look at the dynamics of the squad, who's the main leaders, look at the tactic and see what kind of information I think. Obviously, personal tactics are different for each person. Look at some of the key players, look at their stats, and look at the youth system. They're the things we're going to look at today, and I'll give you my opinion on what kind of save I think it is and what kind of person I think would like this team to be. So, don't forget to smash the like button below, leave a comment below about any feedback, any questions, guys. Anything I don't cover in this review, I'm well and willing to answer in the comment section below. So leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you, and I'll give my opinion on what I think you said or asked me. So here we go. So straight away, Porto. Never managed them before, but a save I've often thought about doing. Straight away, Champions League football. Big plus, big check in the positive column there. Capacity, 50,000 people. Facilities, they've got a perfect pitch, as they should do. Not started season yet. They've got excellent training facilities, and they've got superb youth facilities as well. So straight away, and obviously well-established youth recruitment. So straight away, what jumps out at me there is a team that's got strong youth ability or youth. Yeah, ability or just strong youth systems in place for you to develop your team with. So definitely something that's really positive there. So affiliated clubs, they've got quite a few. Mainly teams that they're just using to get out players on loan to or to increase the kind of mainly in Portugal though. So could be something worthwhile to maybe get some affiliations done for like leagues outside of Europe more to get more revenue and exposure out there and, be more money in. Because when we go to financial situation here, now it's maybe just because it's started the game and you may get more money down the line, but they've got £7 million in the bank's balance, and they've obviously then cut your budget down to £220,000. So yeah, that is a worry. But bear in mind, guys, you're not in like the elite league in Europe. You're not like in Serie A or La Liga or Premier League where you've got like clubs spending like £80 million on players regular. You're one of the bigger teams in Portugal right now, and if you're managing Porto, so you don't need to worry about that too much. Plus, when I get to the youth system, you'll see what the big selling point about this team is and why I think this save. You don't necessarily need money if you're very clever and very smart with your development of your players. So obviously, yes, you've got not much money there, but if you do well in the season, and you do well in Europe, and you never know, things change. You get more money. Plus, you may sell a player for an insane amount of money. Because my perception of the Portuguese league is buy low, sell high. That's how it looks to me from outside looking into it, especially at Benfica and like that. They've often bought players, and actually even Porto as well, bought players for relatively cheap and then just sold them for like insane profit and then buy another, buy that way. So definitely something you should pay attention to. So dynamics of the squad. Hierarchy of the team. Obviously, ignore that. I'm top there, but that's because I'm a manager. The main team leaders are Casillas, Maximiliano Pereira, and Hector Herrera. Casillas, legend of the game, solid goalkeeper. Again, you probably want to replace him pretty soon, but again, he's 36. Maybe get 2 years out of him, maybe. Again, just because how he plays, you may decide to kick him out of the club, out the door at a later date. Maxi Pereira, good solid right back. I would personally use Layun, but again, that's my personal preference. Good solid right back. 33 years old, I'll bear that in mind. Lack of pace could be an issue for you, especially against the faster wingers in the game. And Hector Herrera, people swear by this guy. I never signed him myself, but again, looks like a solid player. But again, 27 years old, he's in his prime. At the start of the game, 2 Chinese clubs want him. You may get a lot of money for him, so but you may decide to sell him. But again, that's up to you. So let's go back and look at the team in general. I'm going to actually remove the players you don't have at the start of the game. So unavailable, get them out of the team for starters. So let's look at the current ability of the players. So The highest player on ability is Hector Herrera. Basically, he's your go-to DM at this point. The physical stats are insane. The pace isn't bad either, if I'm honest with you. Passing is a bit of an issue for me. I like to see these 15 passing in my midfielders, but again, you know, if he's just playing simple passes like he says in his traits, it's not much of an issue with him really. But it's just my plus preference. I like 15 passing on my midfielders, but you can probably train him, maybe train him up to do that. But again, like I said, he's playing simple stuff. So if he's playing at 2 yards, then surely you can do that. So probably not going to be an issue. And the rest of the team, we look at this guy here, you know, Ivan Marcano. You've got a good overall team. If we go to best position here, you know, Abu Bakr, good side striker, 16 finishing, 13 composure, good physical stats. So one up front is hinting, that's what I'm thinking here, because look at Oliver here, you know, not amazing physical, but again, good technical, good passing, good technique, good dribbling, you know, good flair. His vision's good as well, so that's really handy. And then we go to your wingers. As you know, if you know me, I'm a sucker for a good winger. You got Barami. I've probably said it completely wrong. 18 dribbling, 18 technique, good flair. Pace is good as well. Plays 1-2, good inside, wins the ball often. And then we go to your right winger, which somewhere around here, Hector Herrera. Again, look, not too bad. So lends itself to be forward. But I would say that you could, we've got tactics here. You could do this like that, and then you could put, where is he? Where is he on here now? Is that the guy I'm looking at? Yeah, Daniel Pereira. You could drop him into there. Paid Hector Herrera there. You know, you could do that. Obviously, I'm not going to put a team here in the team because obviously, you know, I've not been this team before. So I don't want to say this is definitely what I would do. I need to actually look at what I buy, who I sell, that kind of thing. But that formation would be what I would do, because you got that fantastic holding midfield there. You got Hector Herrera in there. You keep your fast wing play. You get your technical cam in there, and you got your physical striker back up front. So your back four, if you go to your team report here, is something you need to strengthen. And clearly, centre back is definitely what you need, because you've got Felipe best centre back, and he's 28 years old. Very good centre back by all accounts, but definitely invest in that. But like I said, you've not got a lot of money to do with. So this is where I think the big selling point. People say, okay, got a decent team there, but got no money to spend. What's the main selling point of this team? Well, it's essentially in here. Your youth abilities here. You know, you got Rui Perez here, who definitely could replace Pereira in a few years' time. You got Dalot, who again looks like a lot of people have signed this guy quite a lot. I've seen people on forums say this guy's really good, so definitely look at him. This guy was an absolute legend last year. I signed him on FM18, and he was brilliant. I did a review of him last year, actually, on a review as well, once on him, actually. And if you train him right, he's insane. I haven't checked about this year yet. I haven't got a save that's been going long enough to check him out, but definitely somebody that you want to keep an eye on, based on the fact he's 4-star potential, guaranteed. Again, Rui Pedro, another striker. I would personally, if I was you, I would get him back whenever you can, and have Abu Bakr tutor him. And so you got Abu Bakr as your main striker, and Rui Pedro could be your we just said backup, could be backup. Depends on how he plays, but definitely a player you want to get him around the first team, because I think he's good enough already. Pace is good, finishing not bad, bit of shooting. Games where you're like 3-0 up, we've got half an hour to go. Chuck him on and see if you can get a couple of goals for you, but also see, you got a year to look at him first, how he develops. If he's banging goals with Boa Vista to it, I say that again, if he's banging in goals with Boa Vista, then I think he's ready for you. That's my opinion. So, under 19s, again, solid. 5-star potentials, possibly across the board here. I'll say that. Fernando Silva. That could be a new centre-back. You see, you look at the overall ratings of these people, and almost all areas are covered with high positivity players. Diogo Costa is a goalkeeper there. You know, you've got options in this team. Obviously, you don't know what they're going to do. You never know for sure they're going to be fantastic, but there's potential possibly there. So if you're a kind of manager that likes to develop young players and is quite confident at doing that, then you don't. If you can train at even 5 of these guys well, of all these guys here, then you've saved a lot of money in that sense anyway. So you don't need the money. Again, guys, obviously the financial situation here is not great, but down the line, it may be different, may be better. You never know what's going to happen. You know, you may just completely, you may win the Champions League in the first season. Not saying you can't. I say it's unlikely, but you never know. I've seen people do it before. So definitely a team that I would enjoy managing, because you're in a league where you've got maybe 2 major challenges, and I think you can do well with this team. I say the main selling point in this team, as overall looking at it, is the youth system, and if you can work on getting more sponsorship deals in, and you can develop the club and get some good players in, you know, you don't have to invest in youth, in my opinion, because you've already got the system right there. You can see there, it's a possibility of a really fun save. You can say, I've spent barely any money, but look at the team I've made from all these young players and regens. It's definitely a save that I would recommend for you if you're the kind of manager or FM player that likes to not spend massive amount of money, but likes to nurture and develop players. That's what I would think. I would definitely go with this formation for your tactic, because I think you get the best out of your midfielders, and you also keep wing playing, one striker fun who can hold the ball. So that's what I would go with. Definitely centre backs to strengthen, but again, you're limited on money. So first year, I'd go with what you've got and then see what happens financially and how your players develop. But definitely a team that's got a lot of potential. So look at the overall ability here. Anyone else I missed out? Let's go back up here. Again, nothing major missed out there. You've got some guys here that, you know, you may want to sell on maybe down the line for 1 million here and there. You know, again, you have to see how they develop and how they play throughout your save. Layun, is a guy that I would definitely recommend. I love this guy. That crossing and corners is very handy. Can play both fullbacks. This is the guy that often gets sold to a Chinese club, so I would mention that I've seen a lot of Chinese club buy this guy on FM this year, so you may want to tie him down the contract straight away if you want to keep him on. Anybody else I want to look at? Andre, again, not amazing. I would personally sell him. It's good money, you know, if you can get him. Obviously, if someone wants him. So thanks for watching, guys. This is the first review I've done without knowing the club at all. And I think what I would say to overview this very quickly, because I don't want to go on too long, is a team with not much money to start, but lots of potential in the youth system, and you can do lots of things with them if you're very good at developing young players. And I think you'll find a very fun save, and I think there's definitely a challenge here in terms of trying to win European football, win European competition with them. So thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time for not a team guide, it'll be something else. But I hope you enjoy it, guys. Anything I've not covered, anything you think I should have covered, leave a comment below. I'll happily get back to you and give my opinion and my thoughts on what I think. And yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Hit the subscribe button on the channel. Don't forget to check out the other content as well. I'll see you next time. But until then, thanks for watching. Peace.